Hello YouTube, it's Harley here, and I'm bringing you guys a new Clash of Clans series, mainly for my Town Hall 8 account. It's going to be an attack breakdown where I go through all the types of attacks in Clash of Clans that are pretty popular and that are effective, and I kind of break them down for certain bases to show you guys how it works and how well it is. So as you can see, here's my troops. We're going to go over the GoWiPe attack. You can see the levels of my troops right there on the screen and my composition. I like to use 16 wizards, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, 2 golems, 8 wall breakers, a giant or a hog rider, it just depends on the base, and a few barbarians and archers to help lure out the clan castle troops. And the clan castle itself, I'm not for sure what I got on this particular raid, but usually I like witches, P.E.K.K.A, or wizards and archers. That's usually how I go for it. 2 rage spells and a heal spell, and also have my king. So this base here, I wanted to attack this base, and I kind of wanted to show this base because this is actually my war base. He's not very, he's kind of underdeveloped for a Town Hall 8, but it's okay. We'll kind of talk about the concept of the raid. He has, what I like to check for is the buildings in the corners. You want to keep an eye on those and remember that they're there. And I like to look at the clan castle troops and see where I can lure it out. It looks like on the bottom right here, I can lure out the clan castle with a giant. I'll place a giant there to lure it out. So let's go ahead and get started with the raid. I want it on normal speed. So I lure out the clan castle troops. If you notice where my giant died, I deployed my giant so he would walk on top of the army camp and not along the wall right there. Because if he would have walked along the wall, there's probably a spring trap there, and that would have lost my giant. But since there's a dragon, he was able to lure it out pretty easily. Dragons are a pain to take out when you're using GoWiPe. You have to use quite a bit of wizards. So what I do is I lure him out pretty good. Luckily, my barbarian takes out the hut. I place 1 giant and like 4 or 5 wizards, and that usually gets rid of it. In this case, I placed 6, and as you can see, I have 4 left over, so that really worked out. So I already knew where his Teslas were going to be in this base, so I decided to, I think I'm going to attack from the bottom. I attacked from the top, and I don't think I should have done that, but it works out okay. So I spread out my golems pretty good. Let's get a nice pause breakdown here. So I have golems on the left and golems on the right, and then I put my wizards to get rid of these outer buildings, okay? So that works out pretty well. Trying to get rid of the outer buildings so my P.E.K.K.A.s and stuff will go straight in the middle. That's key, guys. If you can get rid of the outer buildings and break the walls, your P.E.K.K.A.s will go straight to the middle with your king. I'll mention that I probably should have cleared out, I should have attacked from the bottom side. Reason being is because I already had 4 wizards going, and those wizards wouldn't have just died. They could have stayed alive and helped out with the whole base. So when you lure out your clan castle troops, it's kind of key to attack from that side also if you can. In this case, I didn't, but it probably would have been smart to do it. Also, keep in mind this builder hut up here. I tried to take that builder hut down before I laid down a bunch of wizards. Otherwise, it would have clumped my wizards up. So those are a few key points. So now after I got my golems and wizards down, and wizards are taking stuff out, I'm going to lay some wall breakers. There goes a wall breaker. It didn't really go to where I wanted it to, but it broke a bunch of walls because those walls are weak. I lay 2 more wall breakers, and I go ahead and drop my P.E.K.K.A.s. So I dropped both P.E.K.K.A.s, my king. They're going off a little to the left. I'm a little scared right now of what they're doing. And then I drop a few more wall breakers, and they're going left. Suddenly, a P.E.K.K.A. and a king go straight to the middle with a bunch of wizards. So that really saved me, in my opinion. 1 P.E.K.K.A. is on the left, which is okay. So I dropped my rage to really get them inside the base. And to clear that whole base out, I rage up my king and drop another rage. That way they can get through the walls. I have 2 more wall breakers here, and as you can see, I tried dropping my wall breakers so they can find a way out, but he ended up dying from a bomb. So now I have my king and a P.E.K.K.A. going to the right. I have a P.E.K.K.A. and a golem on the left. So my base is split up really well. I have a heal spell on a wizard. I think it's only 1 wizard. And so that's working out perfectly. So all this is working out pretty good. My king is staying alive. He is barely alive, but it's working out well. And all I have left was a few buildings over here on the bottom left, and I was able to clear out that base. So that's how you use the GoWiPe attack on a base like that. It's an anti-air base, so it's relatively easy. Now let's move on to a much more difficult base. This is a Town Hall 9. He's pretty well leveled up beside his walls. His walls are very, very low. And he has a bunch of wizard towers that are up there. His mortars are up there. So those are the ones that are going to really hurt me. You want to take a look at his expos. They're in air, so I don't have to worry about those guys. And if you take a look at his clan castle, it's in the dead center. There's really no way I can lure that clan castle out. This is where I would use a hog rider to try to lure it out, like on that cannon. But it would die so fast that there's no reason, especially if there's wizards, because wizards take a while to come out of the clan castle. So honestly, I'm only attacking this base because we lost the war, and I was just doing this for fun, and that was really it. So, but this attack ended up being very, very well, and I'll show you why. So from the looking at this base, trying to figure out where to attack from, after analyzing it, I believe the top left over here would be the best bet, so I can get to the town hall as fast as possible. So that was the whole goal, was to try to get to the town hall really quick, pretty much bum rush the town hall. So I was going to drop my golems on the left and right of these storages, or these mines and pumps, and get those cleared out. And I'm also, if you look at my composition, I brought pretty much the same stuff. I'm going to drop a wizard on the top corners buildings. Naturally, you wouldn't waste a wizard on this, but as I said, I'm only looking to get 50%, maybe the town hall on this. So that's why I want to get those extra points. I also use archers instead of the wizards too on some of them. If you look at these bottom 4 buildings, guys, they're free. He doesn't have an archer tower. His mortar doesn't cover it. These bottom 4 buildings are completely free. So what I do is I drop a wizard between the bottom 2 barracks. That way it'll take all 4 of those barracks out and nothing can hit it. So those are key points. Let's go ahead and start this raid up and show you guys how it plans out. So I got a barbarian at the top, a barbarian on the left, and I drop an archer and an archer on the top and bottom. There's my wizard placement. As you can see, he's going to take out all those buildings for free. I don't have to worry about those. My 2 golems are over here at the top, wizards behind them. Trying to get rid of all those mines and pumps. I dropped 2 wall breakers to get rid of that wall. The other 2 wall breakers go in a bad position, so I'll drop 2 more to try to get that fork. There goes the fork. Here comes the P.E.K.K.A.s. Here comes the king. And then from there, I'm going to drop my clan castle troop, because I have a bunch of wizards in there. Rage those guys up, and I drop 2 more wall breakers, which actually break that level 8 wall. And then there goes all my troops as fast as I can. My king is taking major damage. The expos are actually on ground. They look like they're on air, in my opinion. So my king ends up dying, and I'm not able to save him at all. So that's really inconvenient. But I got all my rage on that. I have pretty much just wizards left, and I've rages like crazy and heals and everything like that. And my wizards are staying alive. A few bottom wizards here aren't being touched at the moment, and I'm able to pick up the 50% and the town hall, and the golem is still there to help defend those wizards. So this is a pretty insane raid. I was going crazy when I did this. This is a pretty high level Town Hall 9, and I 2-starred him whenever I'm a Town Hall 8. I am almost maxed, but my troops are pretty much maxed for the GoWiPe besides the golem. So I ended up getting that 2-star, and I got a little measly archer down here to pick off that. So that's how you use the GoWiPe attack, guys. It's a very effective attack, especially at Town Hall 8, so you definitely should check it out, and it's pretty awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like. It helps me out tremendously. Let me know how you like the new series. If you do, that'd be great. And also let me know your favorite attack strategy, and maybe I can do a video over it next. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys later.